Cancer, your money card for 2026 is the Ten of Swords, and a Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign could have a significant impact on your finances. If not, this year indicates the closing of a cycle in preparation for a new one. Challenging circumstances or drastic changes may link to an actual casualty or merely the perception of lack, but a predicament may not be nearly as bad as it seems. If the former, you may be struggling to emerge from a long-suffering period of hardship that impacted your position, fortune, or reputation. This might include serious illness, surgery, a separation or divorce, could be a disaster, bankruptcy, or a sense of personal defeat regarding a goal. Perhaps these situations made you a target for gossip or attack from others, or actions took place behind your back and without your knowledge. You might have discovered the disloyalty or betrayal of someone you've trusted. The end result has left you feeling victimized, and perhaps you were. Or maybe it's just the lens through which you've chosen to view matters. Either way, in 2026, you'll need to watch your back at work with regard to business deals, legal matters, or economics. You could find yourself at odds and in disagreement with bosses, partners, associates, or co-workers, and depending on how you handle matters, it could lead to future hardships. However, barring serious setbacks or a severe loss, perhaps you're just dealing with exhaustion, fatigue, or emotional overwhelm, either because events are playing out so quickly that you barely have time to breathe, or you want something to get moving and it's not, and you feel stuck in a rut or pinned to a circumstance. Even if you've hit bottom, it means you have nowhere to go but up from here. This is just as much of a mental energy as anything else, and you'll need to be careful of claiming ownership of victimhood or allowing your mental state to affect your physical health. You may assume that all is lost, and the response may be to light a match and burn it all down, including some of your bridges, when things don't go your way. But that wouldn't be advisable. Your projections onto others may cause you to see them as ineffectual and expendable. But if you live by the sword, you could die by it as well. More positively, it's possible that a difficult cycle is ending. The clouds are clearing and success is right around the corner. In some cases, you'll agree and may be relieved and even pleased that certain situations are now closing out. Perhaps you've outgrown a job, a position, or a relationship. What has happened gives you a second chance for a redo with a better view. With the worst behind you, you can take a better course of action to succeed, and the results may take you even farther than you expected. However, it will take concerted effort this year to stay on track in matters because of doubts and the struggle to remain positive and upbeat. You'll have to work harder to rejuvenate or redirect your ambition, your enthusiasm, and your sense of purpose. And the only way is to dig deep on your reserves to do what needs to be done and to address your duties and responsibilities rather than denying them. You need to clear the debris, pick up the pieces, and move on. For some of you, The professional or financial interests are tied to communication, information, transportation, or shipping, and perhaps involvement with the local community and close surrounding area. Some of you, close relatives and siblings, might play a role in your monetary affairs. And for others, the focus might be on advertising, business forms, bookkeeping, or dealing with accountants. Perhaps you work as a writer, a lecturer, an editor, or in education or media. For some of you, memorization, learning, or paperwork may be an integral part of what you do. Regardless of profession, this year will include endings, conclusions, and finalities that set the stage for sweeping changes and new beginnings. Your desire for recognition and how you go about trying to achieve that will either cost or create your success. It may be as simple as letting go of old beliefs and thought patterns that no longer serve. A new day is dawning if you're willing to leave the old stuff behind.